about 2 days away from final delivery to take the model behind me down to Geneva. As you can see, the mock-up is in 2 sections. It's on 2 purpose-built trailers. They started life in California. That's done the 3,000-mile trip from California to the coast, Baltimore, and then by sea over to Liverpool, and then down here just after Christmas for us to then start to begin the build-out of the interior. It's the first time an airframe manufacturer has made a complete aircraft mock-up, where from nose to tail it's representative on the exterior, but on the interior we have a full flight deck, a galley, a cabin, and every single item in this mock-up has been made from scratch. It's made of 2 sections, so we have about 120 feet when the 2 sections are together. The total weight is around 54 tons. The interior has actually got an electrical system that is not dissimilar from a real aircraft. We've got about 25 miles of cable. Everything has been purposely made just for this. An exciting project, and hopefully a continuation of many more.
The interesting thing about a mock-up like this is it's usually the first time designers that have been working on the project get a feel for what they've created. And it also gives the company a tool that they can show to customers and say, this is the aircraft that you're going to get, and this is what the interior could look like. All the attention to detail has to be very, very important, because that is what you're selling, and the quality of a mock-up is really sort of saying, this is the quality of our aircraft. The interesting thing with this aircraft is it's one of the biggest aircraft, VIP aircraft mock-ups that's ever been done, to my knowledge. When customers get on it, you will almost forget that you're in a mock-up. It's about sort of showing what the future's like before the future's there, and to be part of it for us is a really, really exciting thing. You have some real experts on the design side, you have some real experts on the engineering, the CAD side, but also we have the traditional craftsmanship that goes on. So we have traditional craftsmanship with leather and sewing and hand-carved foams. And it's quite interesting to have that sort of mix, because people think that the design process is all about technology these days, where computers turn out the design. And that's really not the case, because it starts from a sketch, it gets turned into something of reality through CAD systems, and then we build things, but we use old-fashioned techniques as well, and it's the knowledge that these people have, the craftspeople have, that really helps an interior look the way it does.
It was a concept 12 months ago, and now you were able to walk inside, smell the leather, see the twinkle of the metal, and it's a big thing for us that this delivery is reaching the point where we're going to have to let it go to do the 1,000-mile trip down to Geneva.
I've been thinking too much about you. See the sunset with no sleep at all. Constantly thinking about you, and I can't get through this at all.
So here we are at one of the world's premier jet events, where the rich and famous come to shop, to buy a jet and to see what is on the market. What is really, really good for us at Design Q is when you launch something like this, well, it's being launched as a Bombardier Global 7000, so it's not our property anymore. We've handed it over, and we're in a position now where we can measure in a way that you can't really understand until you get it to a place like this, where the customers come on board, they're invited on board, and they have that first impression. I'm pleased to say that the first impression is one where, without exception, people have gone, wow. And of course, this is something that is done with Bombardier. This is not just about Design Q. The design is a team effort between Design Q and the design team within Bombardier. And as a unit, we've produced something which twinkles, shines. It looks a beautiful collection of pieces. So for us, it's a success story. For Bombardier, it's a success story. The proof now is waiting for customers to sign up and buy one of these. And it's proving a star of the show without exception. And with that, from Geneva, 2014, a very happy design team at DesignQ and an exceedingly happy customer, Bombardier, and we wish them all the best with the new product.